Hello everyone, welcome back to another Pseudoscience debunk video. This is going to be a re-upload since there have been lots of audio issues in the previous one, but nonetheless the information contained in the previous videos, I assure you, is mostly the same. This guy is Dr. Eric Berg, definitely a fake doctor. I looked it up. He's just a chiropractor, so he has no reason whatsoever to be spreading this false information. You should be getting information from established, real doctors that actually know what they're talking about and know the human body inside and out. But yeah, this guy's a major fraud, a major con man. He sells overpriced products that will do absolutely no good for your body. Or, yeah, he's just a major douchebag in general, and he spreads a lot of false information in this video. Yeah, let's just get right in and see what he has to say about chlorophyll. And I will try to contain my skepticism here.
Let's talk about some of the benefits of chlorophyll, okay? Chlorophyll is that green thing in plants. It's actually a pigment, and plants use it with the sun's help to make energy, okay? So we're going from a light...
All right, so first of all, what he says is basically false. No, plants do not use the sun's energy to create energy directly. The sun shines down photons, so for the plant to create food through the light-dependent reaction. Chlorophyll is a pigment, so it does absorb the sun's energy to eventually be passed down through a chain to create food, which is glucose and polysaccharides.
Energy ray to a chemical storage of energy. Now, number one, it has the ability to counter the negative effects of consuming meat. Sometimes.
So I'm going to stop them right there real quick. There are negative effects with everything, but what he's saying here is really misleading because negative effects of meat is really not going to be meaning anything. Everything has negative effects, and plants certainly aren't going to mitigate it. In what way, he doesn't provide it. It's not like plants are just going to magically start fighting meat in your body and destroy it. We have proof that humans have evolved with other prey to eat it, consume it. So we need meat in a sense right now.
Sometimes when you overcook meat, it gives off a byproduct that could create some negative health effects. But when you...
So what he's saying is cooking meat gives off carcinogens when you overcook it. Yeah. So it gives off byproducts, which are called carcinogens, obviously mutagens, all that black stuff. But what he fails to realize here is that plants also give off the same byproducts in very much the same way. And they're not really much better when it comes to overcooking stuff. Yeah. Everything undergoes Maillard reaction when you cook it, which has a lot of negative. Some products in there are negative, but really it is negligible. And the fact that they both undergo similar reactions just demonstrates that he doesn't know what he's talking about, because both of them have the potential to give off negative health effects.
You combine chlorophyll, that will help to reduce those effects. This is what you want to...
In what way? There's literally no proof whatsoever he provides to corroborate this claim.
Combine vegetables with meat, or a salad with your meats. Number two, it can act as a natural deodorizer. If you have body...
So this seems to be all bullshit. I have no solid research that I've found that actually corroborates the claim that it's a natural deodorizer. Yeah, let's just continue.
Odor. You have bad breath. You need to be consuming things with higher amounts of chlorophyll. Number three, it can act as a blood builder. The chemistry of chlorophyll is literally identical to your own blood, except for your blood has iron.
I'm going to put a hard stop on there because what he said was absolutely false. So the chemistry of your blood and chlorophyll are absolutely not the same. They have completely different functions, and their chemistry is markedly different. Sure, they both have porphyrin rings around a central atom. Chlorophyll being magnesium and hemoglobin being iron. I'm assuming he's referring to hemoglobin. Just because they look like each other does not mean they are the same, right? So complete bull crap right here. Chlorophyll is not going to help you at all when it comes to your blood. There's no really proven benefits that the chemistry is identical, which first of all is not even true.
Whereas chlorophyll has magnesium, which I'm going to get to in a second. So if someone has anemia, they want to be consuming more chlorophyll type foods.
I'm also going to put a very hard stop on there because every physician is going to be laughing at this guy. Every physician that is real, established, has an MD or a DO, any kind of practitioner is going to laugh in his face, and I am doing much of the same. No, consuming chlorophyll is not going to get rid of anemia. I have no clue why he's saying this, but it's complete bogus. It's hooey. Chlorophyll has magnesium, zero amount of iron in a single molecule, 0% iron. So if you have anemia, which I'm assuming as iron, he's talking about iron deficiency anemia, you want to be consuming more meat, which obviously goes against the grain of his argument. So yeah, completely meaningless here. Chlorophyll is not going to do anything. All it has is magnesium, which is not iron, which you need when you have anemia, or iron deficiency anemia. So yeah, meaningless.
Number 4, skin. Okay, so there's a lot of cool things that chlorophyll can do for your skin. Decrease photoaging, the aging spots from the sun. It can also decrease acne and oily skin.
Now there are some research. There's some research that corroborates this claim, where chlorophyll can actually reduce some sebum, but it's not very well studied right now. You'll be better off using just medicine. So yeah.
Number 5, it has anti-inflammatory properties as well as anti-cancer properties.
All right, again, stopping here at number 5. Sure, some plants have anti-inflammatory properties, albeit they're kind of small, and anti-cancer is complete bogus. Nothing is going to 100% prevent cancer as we know it today. If there was, it would be hailed as a panacea, and we would have no chemotherapy, which is obviously not the case. The best thing we have right now for treatments is lifestyle changes, as well as chemotherapy and radiation therapy and whatever, stuff like that. That's actually real medicine that has been approved. But plants really aren't going to do much for you at all when it comes to cancer. Anti-cancer is a very strong statement. If it was anti-cancer for everyone, nobody would have cancer because most of everyone eats plants with chlorophyll.
Number 6, ulcers. If someone has an ulcer, chlorophyll is a good antidote because it has healing properties.
Well, healing properties is a bunch of meaningless alt health jargon. Chlorophyll does not have any sort of healing properties, much more than actual food does, as well as medicine. You're much better off just using medicine to heal those ulcers. In fact, some sugar from plants can actually exacerbate the effects of ulcers that you have in your stomach. So yeah, a bunch of hooey again.
Especially for the internal skin of your body, whether it's part of the sinuses, the lungs, the esophagus, or the inside of your intestine, chlorophyll is very good to reduce inflammation and help with ulcers. Chlorophyll can also decrease your appetite. And at the heart of chlorophyll, you have this mineral magnesium, which I already mentioned, which is involved in 300 different enzymes. It's involved in making ATP, which is the energy currency system of the body. And also it's involved.
So yeah, that is kind of true. Magnesium is a cofactor for over 300 enzymes, but I honestly don't really know why he's saying this, because most humans don't consume plants for their magnesium content. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot more useful things you get from plants than magnesium. Magnesium is an element which you don't need much of, and you get it from a lot more from other things. Yeah.
Involved in decreasing oxidation to help with oxidative stress. And so just make sure you have enough green stuff in your diet. Now, I'm not talking about pistachio ice cream or a lime green jello. I'm talking about vegetables or wheatgrass juice powder.
And there the veil is unveiled. He is just a con man trying to peddle his product, which is wheatgrass juice powder, which is a bunch of word salad in my opinion. It probably doesn't do anything And I think I looked at it before. It was about $50 for that tiny little thing you can see right here. Absolutely meaningless. It's not going to do anything for you. This guy is just spreading false information just to sell a product. That's pretty much what is clear here. Anyways, this guy, this video in particular, is misinformation, and it should be flagged for that. I'm sure maybe this guy does know a little bit about biology, but it seems like he didn't do his research at all. But yeah, anyways, you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully not a debunk of some fraud like this. See ya.